What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to the series. We're walking through our Town Hall 6. It's been a while since I logged onto the account. You can see the loot cart in the corner. Look at that thing. It's full with 430,000 of each, so that's going to be very helpful. And we got a bunch of collectors to collect. And while I was offline, or while I wasn't recording anything, I was just doing collectors for some of the gold and elixir collectors. So I was just doing some of the lower ones, like the level 4 ones. And just getting them up, just chipping away at them a while, because I'm not going to spend the time to be like, oh, I'm going to do some collectors now. I decided to do the things that are like kind of like uninteresting off screen, so that's going to be like maybe the walls and the collectors, or like the traps or something. Just something that's not very big, not a very big upgrade, just something that needs to be done, and I just need to chip away at. So I did some of the collectors while I was offline, but we are back, and we got about 1 million gold and about 722,000 elixir. Let's take a look at what we have left to do in the research lab. We have the wall breakers, the loons, and the lightning spell. The wall breakers are probably the most important troop that's left over, but it's not that important. We don't have to do them. But I think we're going to use our elixir to unlock the healers, which I don't believe we've done yet. So let's go ahead and unlock the healers. It'll allow us to do Jiwi Loon, Jiwi He, and lots of other attacks. So we have 2 builders left over here. We finished our army camps. We're maxed out 150, and we have all the archer towers done. We just have the mortars, I believe. Cannons. 1 cannon's done. We have 2 cannons left over, and then we have the mortars and a bunch of walls. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 cannon, and then we're going to do the other cannon. But before we do the other cannon, I'm going to do a couple walls, or at least the level 1 wall. So we're just going to highlight all the walls, and I'm just going to upgrade them to level 4. I'm gonna upgrade them to level 4, and I was watching the number of how far the gold was going down, and we still have enough to do the cannon, and we still have enough to do a couple more walls. So we have 367, and we can go down to about 200k, and that way we can still do the cannon. Let's go ahead and do a couple more walls, and that way we're chipping away at our walls while we're also doing the defenses. So while we're waiting for the defenses to be done, I will try to collect loot, so that way I can chip away at some more walls when I'm ready to do some more upgrades. Let's go ahead and do this last cannon, and that'll be done in 8 hours, and 16 for the healers. So I'm gonna let those upgrades, we're gonna come back when those are done, and hopefully we'll collect enough loot to do some more walls, and then the mortars are gonna be next, and then perhaps some of the little bombs and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. We're almost done with our Town Hall 6. This might be the last episode of Town Hall 6, I'm not sure, but we're really close to finishing up our Town Hall 6. See you guys soon. Alright guys, we're back on our Town Hall 6 here, and it has been about a week since I've been on the account. I might have gone on it a couple times to do some attacks in war, clean up some bases, but no major upgrades or anything since I was, offline and stuff like that. But we're back. Let's go ahead and collect our resources here. We're up to a good amount, 484 and 332 for golden elixir. And like I said, I did a couple attacks for war. Let's see how much loot I have. 815,000 is not bad. I think we'll be able to max out both of the storages if we collect all of it. And yep, we are. Okay, cool. So we got 1.2 million gold, 975,000 elixir, and let's go ahead and let's see. Before we use our builders, because let's do some walls and stuff like that, so that way they're not too bad when we move on to Town Hall 7. And let's see how much this whole line will cost. 625, which will put us to about half of that, actually less than half of the 1.2 mil. And what do we have left to do? Mortars. Mortars are going to be 400 plus 120, so we have enough. Cool. And then for elixir, is there any other gold upgrades? Bombs, I think. Just the bombs. Air bombs? No air bombs, really? You only do level 2? Okay. Air bombs level 2. Sweeper. I mean, it's just a sweeper. Air defenses, wizard towers, archer towers, cannons. Looks like all the main stuff is done. So I guess we'll use the elixir for barracks upgrades. Looks like that's what it is. Also, while I was offline, I did do a couple like mine upgrades. So I did like some of the mines to like level 4, level 5. This one to level 8. No, where is it at? There was one over here that I did. There we go, level 5, that one. So, I did it like some of the mines and stuff like that, collector, some of the small stuff. But for the big stuff, I've waited to show you guys about what I was doing. So we do have enough to do both mortars and that whole line of walls. That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna just highlight this entire row. 625, bam. All level 5 walls. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to max out the walls before going to Town Hall 7. It's just, it's not really a big concern for me. I can always do them later. Especially with Town Hall 7. The main troops, Drags and Hogs at Town Hall 7, they both go over the wall. So it's like, you know, they don't really, you know, play a big part until you get to like Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9 for sure, and all that good stuff. Town Hall 9 is where I like to catch up with walls because it takes, you have to go through 30 levels of the Queen, which takes forever. 30 levels of the Queen takes a long time, and then you have to go through 30 levels, well, 20 levels of the Barbarian King. So the heroes slow down my process for me to do the walls later. That's why I wait and don't worry about maxing out here, because with Town Hall 9, I take a long time at least to get my Queen to level 30, and then I go to Town Hall 10. So that process of making my Queen go to level 30, that's the time I take to re-catch up on any walls that I need to do with my base. So we're going to go ahead and do the mortars now. So we have enough to do this mortar up to level 4, and we have this one to go to level 3. We have 55,000 gold left over. Do we have anything? We do have some gold in elixir left. 100,000 gold and about 172 elixir. Let's go ahead and use the remaining elixir. Do we have anything in the... Oh, okay. 450, 250, 500,000. The only thing that's really important is the wall breakers. I mean, loons aren't super important until Town Hall 9, to be honest. I mean, they do help out with the drag attack at Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8, but, you know, the loons you get from the CC are really the more important. I'll show you guys when I get to Town Hall 7. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do the other barracks, and we're down to 275, which means we can also do the wall breakers. Alright, lots of good stuff going on here. We're going to, do we need to redeem it? We don't need to redeem it yet, because if we redeem it, that means it gives other people to attack us and take it. So we're just going to keep it in there. We got a good chunk left, and we're going to come back when the mortars and the barracks and wall breakers are done. We might do some more walls, and what I'm probably going to do, if this is not the max level for mortars is going to be going to level 4. If that's not the max level, what's going to happen is I'm going to come back, we're going to do the 2 mortars again, because if that's not the max level, I'll go 1 more for a mortar, which I think level 4 is the max, because level 5 is the max for Town Hall 7. Yeah. Alright, so what's going to happen is I'm going to cut it here, guys. We're going to come back, and it'll probably be the end of Town Hall 6, to be honest. I might do some of the bombs offline, because the bombs don't take very long, do they? Bombs take 15 minutes. Wow. What's about the big bomb? Here we go. Level 3. Oh, it's done. Level 3 bombs are done. Okay, so these are going to take a little bit of time to do. It's not going to take very long. Just can't do the spring traps, can't do air bombs. Guys, we are wrapping up Town Hall 6 here, and I'm excited to get to the bigger and better Town Halls. Town Hall 9 is really where it gets exciting, at least for me. I do farming, the heroes, attack strategies, all that good stuff. Town Hall 7 and 8 is very exciting as well, but to me, Clash of Clans gets really exciting as you get to Town Hall 9 and up. But we're almost done with our Town Hall 6 here. We'll be back in a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, but I'm going to cut it here, and we'll be back when the mortars, wall breaker, and barracks are all finished. See you guys soon. Alright guys, so we're back on our Town Hall 6 here. We have 2 of 3 builders available, and we have the wall breakers and the mortar, the last mortar finishing up there. And so what we can do, can we upgrade this? 400,000. Let's see how much gold and resources we have in our treasury, and we're going to redeem that. So we're up to 375 and 368 for gold and elixir. So we need 400,000 for the mortar, and then we're going to need 700,000 for the last barracks, I think. Where's the last barracks at? There it is. 700,000 for the last barracks. I believe we can get both of those with a couple farming attacks, no big deal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a couple farming attacks, give myself some troops here real quick. Some hogs will be fine. Jive arch it up so that way we can commence with our final upgrades here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some farming attacks. I'm going to start the process of the mortar upgrade, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to the last builder, and I'm going to upgrade the remainder. I'm going to upgrade the remaining walls to level 5, so that way they're all gold. And then once I've acquired enough elixir, I will do the barracks. Alright, so we're back on our Town Hall 6 here. I just gave myself some hog riders, so now we're able to attack and find a good base to loot off of. So we got, we need about 25,000 for the mortar, and we need about 350,000 for the barracks. And then we're going to need a ton of gold as well to finish up, well, not finish up, but take the walls that are remaining. Take the remaining walls at level 4 and bring them up to level 5. 113, 50. I'm trying to find a base that has like a 12, like 200,000, maybe 300,000 of resources. I really want a good amount here. It looks like it's going to take me a little bit to, oh, never mind. It's not going to take me a little bit to find it. We found a nice looking base here. We got a dead base with 300,000 of each, and we're looking pretty good here. All right, so we're going to attack from the, yeah, we're going to attack with the giants from this side. A lot of the splash damage seems to be over here, so we're just going to place barbarians, some archers, And then on the back side, I'm gonna wait for them to push in a little bit more. On the back side, I'm gonna drop my hog riders so that way they can provide some distraction. And I'm gonna help them out with some barbarians, some archers, hog riders. All right, hog riders are going to snipe off the defenses, and we should be able to clear this entire base and get all of those resources. That is amazing right there. That's a great find. And we got a mortar in the back there. We should be able to take care of it though. Yeah, we should be good here. All right, guys, so we're looking good. We're gonna have definitely enough of the mortar. We're gonna have enough to do some walls, and we might have enough to actually do the barracks right away. I don't know if I want to do it right away. Like I said, I want to do those walls first, and I want to get them up to level 5, and then go back and do the barracks. But looks like it's wrapping up nicely here. I can't fast forward it. It is a live attack, so looks like everything is wrapped. What happened to my hogs? They all died. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so they're pushing in. Hopefully the giants can make it to the mortar before. If not, here, I'm gonna come from this backside right here. See if I can't sneak up on them. Break through the wall and just try to find a way to distract long enough. Oh, I didn't use my other heal spell. That's why. I didn't use my other heal spell. Well, okay, we got all the gold that we needed. We got pretty close with the elixir. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it all here. We got up to 677,000. Looks like there's just archers left over. And it doesn't look like we're going to get it unless they can grab this. Nah, they're going to die. Boom. Rip. Alright, so we're going to end it there. I don't think the town hall has anything. The wizard went down anyway. Unfortunately, I forgot to drop that heal spell for my hog riders. But 300,000 of each is not bad. I can't complain. Let's go ahead and go back here. And we got star bonus. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up our troops again. Let's redeem all that golden elixir. So we do technically have enough to do the barracks. But like I said, let's do the mortar. So it's going to go level 4. Okay, cool. It's going to max out. That's the last level for mortars. And let's do these walls now. Let's get them up to level 5. If you guys saw the previous episode, you know that I'm not focusing on upgrading or maxing out my walls because like I was explaining in the last episode, once I get to Town Hall 9, that's when I start to catch up with all of my walls. And I'm not saying that I neglect them, you know, super bad to where they're all like really, really low. I mean, maybe they are subjectively, but the point is once I get to Town Hall 9, it's going to take me so much time to upgrade my queen to level 30 that in that moment when I'm waiting, that's when I upgrade my walls. Because the queen takes a long time to get her to level 30. So we have 19,000 gold. How many walls left do we have? Actually, no, let me go here. Let's see, we have 42. So 42 times 25,000. We're looking at about 900,000 gold. So we need about 900,000 gold and we will have all of our walls up to level 5. Alright, so I'm going to let my army load up here. We're going to come back for another farming attack. We're just going to keep pushing these walls and then we're going to get them all done. Once the walls are done, we're going to initiate the barracks upgrade and then we'll be done. So I'm going to cut it here, guys. I will be back for another farming attack, or I might just do a couple farming attacks offline, come back, show you the log, and then we'll do our walls, we'll do our barracks, and then once we have enough gold, we will move on to Town Hall 7. This is probably going to be the last episode for Town Hall 6. Hope you guys enjoyed it so far. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, we're back on our Town Hall 6 and we are wrapping up Town Hall 6 here. I've pretty much done everything that I wanted to do. And now we are ready to move on to Town Hall 7. So I've pretty much done everything except for, as you can see, the walls. And I got the storages, the traps, and I believe that's pretty much it. Maybe the air sweeper as well. But I'm going to do that stuff later because I mean, it's not that important to me to fully max out at Town Hall 6 and then keep on going. I'm going to catch up with everything when I get to Town Hall 9 like I was talking about in the previous part. And when I'm taking that time to max out my queen, that's when I literally max out everything and get back on track. With Town Hall 6, I mean, it's not going to hurt me if I don't upgrade my storages that much. It's not going to hurt me if I don't do my bombs. You know, I can always do them later kind of thing. And so let's go ahead and finish up the remaining upgrades that we have to do. We're going to use our elixir to do the remaining barracks. We have the last barracks to do, 16 hours, and we need 1.2 million, which is the max that we can store for the upgrades. So we're going to redeem our gold in our treasury, and we're going to start the process for the Town Hall 7. Here we go, boys. Town Hall 7, here we come. And while Town Hall 7 is going, that's when I'm going to finish up my walls, or at least do as much as I can. I mean, it's 2 days away, so get as much as I can with that. Maybe do the storages as well because they'll be done in like 12 hours. Yeah, 12 hours and 8 hours. I can get most of it pretty much done. So I mean, I can do stuff while I'm waiting. you know, that's always a possibility as well. And then a couple other things I wanted to do. Definitely going to keep one builder open so that way I can do walls and stuff like that. But I also wanted to finish up, yeah, the loons. Loons are going to be important eventually, so definitely want to keep them on track. I never really use the lightning spell, to be honest, so I don't really, it doesn't really bother me if I don't upgrade it or not. I'll probably do it again if I get to Town Hall 9. I have access to Elixir. That's usually, like I said, when I max out my entire Town Hall, it'll probably be towards Town Hall 9 because the heroes take so long that, I mean, there's just nothing really much to do. You have all this extra gold and elixir, you might as well do the things that you haven't done already. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up here, guys. I guess I'll show you guys the logs real quick so that way, you know, I didn't like buy all the resources and stuff like that. But you can see, look at that, I've been finding some good bases, just hitting like high loot bases, about 150 of each is what I was looking for. I was mostly looking for gold, so that's why I got 477, 300,000. You know, just doing a lot of raiding. It was pretty easy to get the gold that I wanted. Town Hall 6 farming is not very difficult at all. So we are all good there, guys. I'm going to keep one builder open so I can do the remainder of my walls. So if I just do a couple more. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up here, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back shortly for Town Hall 7. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Hope it was helpful. If it did, definitely appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.